Today we're taking a tour of this tiny house Airbnb, fun interior, and there's some hidden features here as well. We get beautiful views. Let's go check it out. What's up guys, today we're back at Hooting Owl Homestead. Last week we checked out the Goldenrod, the perfect family Airbnb. I love this property, and on it is the Fern, which is their tiny house. They also have two other Airbnbs. You know, if you want to check this place out, the link is down in the description, but we're touring this one today, and it is a cool tiny house. So where are we located? We're located at Natural Bridge State Park here in Kentucky. A very fun area, tons of hiking. We will be exploring some of that later in this video and more about the Hooting Owl Homestead property. But first, we're going to be touring this tiny house. So pulling up onto it, it's located further on the back of the property, and whenever we walk up to it, we're behind it. So this is the back of it. Same exterior cladding as the Goldenrod, the poplar vertical boards. Huge fan of the way that looks. And then we'll walk down this walkway, and this leads you to the front deck space of the Airbnb. The front deck has a couple chairs for nice viewing options because we get a beautiful view up here. Right now it's foggy. It rained a lot yesterday, but before it rained I got some beautiful footage, and you get good views of the trees, the sunset here. There's a couple walkways you can see down there in the woods that we can take, and overall it is very private here. Nothing but trees and forests and pine trees. There's another outdoor amenity over here, small deck space with a fire pit and some chairs here. You can sit here and enjoy the view as well. So really cool views here at the Fern. And there's another deck space, but how do we get there? Well, we'll figure that out when we walk inside and check out the interior. Walking inside, very small floor plan, but they packed a lot in here and they made it very comfortable as well. So this main floor on the bottom is your kitchen and living space and your bathroom. Over here on the kitchen, this left side, we have an L-shaped kitchen. They have a mini fridge down below. Cool countertop. We don't see this type of granite countertop that much, and I like the color of it. Floating shelves above. You can bring some cooking supplies here. They also leave some eggs from their own farm, their own chickens. They always taste better than store-bought eggs, so you have to use their eggs here. And you can also buy some meats when you're here. They have lamb, they have duck. I was mentioning that in my last video. There's a farm stand down at the entrance. You can go in there and purchase some of their meats that they have, and they get butchered. So you can have an amazing 5-star meal here while you're staying at this Airbnb. Or if you don't have access to 5-star lamb chops or homegrown eggs, you can check out today's sponsor, which is Hungry Root. Hungry Root is like having your own personal shopper and nutritionalist all in one. They deliver fresh food right to your front door every single week, and there's over 15,000 recipes to choose from, so there's definitely going to be stuff that you like to eat. They make it easy to eat high quality, nutritious food and achieve any diet or health goals that you may have. Shopping for food has never been easier. The time it takes to shop for food has never been less. And truly, this is just some of the things they sent me sitting here in front of me. I've already eaten a lot of it, and all recipes just take 15 minutes or less to make. So you're saving time and energy trying to find meals, and these are high quality, which is what you want in your food. And today's offer is really, really good. It's basically getting food for less. If you check the QR code on the screen right here, you can scan it, or go to the link down in the description below. You can use code Levi Kelly and you'll get 40% off your first order and a free item for every single week that you order for life in your box. That's awesome. A free item if you just use my code. I would check it out and sign up and at least get your first box for 40% off. Anyway, let's get back to this video. Did you guys like that transition? I thought that was an amazing transition. Anyway, back to this kitchen space. Everything we need here. We're underneath the loft, so we get some nice wood cladding up above us and some nice lighting. And then around behind us, we have the living space. The couch here in the corner. There's a light in the corner as well for a perfect little reading nook. And we have this stone fireplace right here in the middle. You know it gets cold here in Kentucky. Having this fireplace is going to be so cozy, especially in the winter, in this tiny cozy little tiny house. It's really nice, and they have some games up above it as well. And now we can enter into the bathroom space. This door is your full bathroom. very beautiful in here. I love the warm glow lighting, the vanity here in the middle with nice fixtures, nice sink, the bidet toilet over here on the right side if you're a fan of those. They have them at their Airbnbs on this property, and it's underneath the steps, so it kind of gives you a unique interior space in this bathroom being underneath the steps. But then the best part is this tiled shower. Open up this glass door, massive tiled shower for a tiny house, and it's very luxurious feeling. So it's always nice to have a good bathroom. If you're going to be splurging a lot of money, spend it on the bathroom, in my opinion. At least that's one area you can splurge the money, because it makes or breaks a place to having a nice bathroom or not. This one is nice, so we'll walk out of here now, and that is everything on this main floor. There was a lot, but not a lot of floor plan here, so they did an impressive job. And now we have the custom stairs that lead up into the loft. These stairs wind up to the loft, nice wooden steps, and when we get up here, we have your bed here, but there's a lot of other space for a net. If you're a fan of nets and laying in nets, I always think they're cool. They have that rope netting in here as well. Like I mentioned in the goldenrod, they have a guy that travels in a van all around the country that does this rope netting for people, and he came here and did it for the Airbnbs here. And a large net, it wraps all the way around the bed space, and then it kind of goes up the wall on this right side, so you don't roll off the bed and down the steps. We have this net right here that connects to the ceiling, and it kind of keeps you enclosed in. But there's a lot of windows up here as well, which is great. I like the orange drapes for all the windows as well. Adds color to the space. And then there's a TV up here if you need it, if you like watching TV in bed. Overall, this loft space is just as big as the bottom floor because of the net they have up here, so there's a lot of space up here. And now that leaves us the question, how do we get to that rooftop deck? There's no door up here. Well, here's the hidden feature. This window right here is a massive casement window, so you just crank it open and we can walk out this window and into our rooftop deck space up here. Such a cool feature. We've seen this a couple times, and it's always fun to have at Airbnbs, especially just having a unique hidden feature. It adds to the guest experience tenfold. So you can be out here enjoying the views with some coffee, read a book or something at your upper deck space. But there is more, of course, to explore, and whenever we're on the property, we are right next to like the outdoor fun area. So if you have kids especially, this would be really cool to check out. They have more netting in the trees, and this one's more like a trampoline. So me and my kids got on here, we were jumping on this trampoline, and it's just really fun. The kids, of course, burned a lot of energy. Now if you want to go out and explore, there is a lot to do since we're at Natural Bridge State Park. It's called that because there's a lot of hikes with these natural arch bridges. We decided to take the Skylift, and it takes you all the way up this mountain, and I'll let future Levi explain that a little bit more. That gondola ride was absolutely insane. I don't know how it's legal. You have like 2 seconds to get on it. There's nothing to strap you down except like a bar that kind of rolls over you. But other than that, it would be very easy to fall, and we're hundreds of feet in the air. It's about a 20-minute ride. I thought it was going to be about a 2-minute ride for some reason, but as we're going up, it was all 4 of us in the gondola, and we were holding on to our kids for dear life. It was really scary, actually, but on the way back down, it was much easier. We separated ourselves, so I was with Weston, Savannah was with Bishop. Bishop lost both of his shoes, but still, you don't sign anything. They don't give you a heads up about anything, so taking kids on it was pretty nerve-wracking. It was very fun, though. So, if you liked this Airbnb and you want to come check out this place for yourself, check the link down in the description below. You can book this one, you can book the goldenrod, which I featured last week, and you can check out their other Airbnbs. The hosts are incredibly kind. Check it out, and guys, I'll see you next week.